Hey guys, Ashley Marie Bowden here for the Buzz. Joined in studio today with Lateshia Pearson, entrepreneur, life coach, motivational speaker, and TV personality who you know best from her role in Owns Belle Collective. Welcome,
Ah,
Lateshia.
thank you, Ashley. Thank you for
Yes,
having me here at the
at the
Buzz.
Buzz, and
Yes.
you look great in your pink.
Oh, thank
That
you.
was
I
the first thing I
appreciate.
saw. I was like, oh my gosh, you
Thank
look stunning.
you. You too. Thank you. I love
Thank
your
you.
hair. Thank
Thanks,
you.
girl. All right, so you began your career as a paralegal before becoming a reality star. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right, so take us back to that light bulb moment where you knew that you wanted to become a television personality, and how did you begin your career in TV?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, let me just start saying being a television personality was definitely not on my vision board.
Oh, wow.
No, absolutely not. What's on my vision board is to just walk in purpose, connect other women, and promote and advocate collaboration over competition. So, what happened? I created an organization called Women Brunch Mississippi in 2017, which is a platform for female entrepreneurs throughout the state of Mississippi to really just do more than just brunch, but to actually collaborate. And we have resources. I partner with local banks there, and I have someone from the Secretary of State, the Small Business Administration, to come in and help women succeed. So to fast forward there, myself and a friend of mine at that time, Jacoby McGee, we both noted. Well, he noticed that Carlos King of Kingdom Reign Entertainment had opened up an opportunity for us to pitch a television show. Like he was accepting new ideas. And with that being said, we shot our shot, and here we are now. And I didn't even pitch myself. I pitched women who I was definitely inspired by, women that I wanted to showcase and wanted the world to see, to change the stereotype of what people think that Mississippi is. So here we are today, you know. And I always like to say this too, Ashley, when you lead with good intentions and you have like the best in mind for other people, alignment will happen and God will open doors for you. So here I am. Kudos to like just, Carlos King for seeing something in me that I didn't see in myself,
Right.
and asking me to be a part of this wonderful collective, Belle Collective.
So while you were trying to open up the door for other women, Carlos King saw something in you and opened
Absolutely.
up the door for you.
Absolutely. And I
I love that.
always, absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now, you often mention coming from a small town in Mississippi, a Southern girl.
Yep.
How does that Southern upbringing and family value help you to navigate your career and navigate life in the spotlight?
Oh, wow. I mean, growing up in a small town, about 1,500 people, I think it was like 32 or 34 people who graduated with me in my graduating class. So it's very small. But just growing up, it was wonderful because it was community, it was love, it was compassion. I had everything that money definitely could not buy. So using that and taking that, I always knew though I wanted to be something more. I knew that I was in an environment, but I wasn't of that environment. So I knew that opportunities were going to find me. I was going to attract them. But like just growing up in that small town and just being around family and love and compassion and just all those great things, gratitude, happiness, it just really shaped me for this moment.
Those core values
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
you really held on to that. Now, speaking of that, on the show Belle Collective, you shared a long-standing friendship with Marie.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you maintain such a strong bond of sisterhood, despite all the, messy drama that we have seen play out throughout the seasons?
Absolutely. You just have to know that things happen.
Yeah.
Like you can't sit in anything. And that's no different. The collective is no different than just growing up with sisters or growing up, having your friend groups when you're younger. You're going to have disagreements. You're not going to always agree. You're going to have fights. You're going to have those types of things. But if it's worth fighting for and you value that friendship, it'll always come around. And one thing that I love about me and Marie, we don't go along to get along. And you guys have seen us go through, like, we'll go at each other because we're da-da-da. And it's all from love. So I
Right.
think that it happens.
Yeah, it's very authentic.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's important and very relatable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, you have been described as an empowerment icon. That is powerful. Who builds empires. What's the most critical piece of advice that you would give to a woman entrepreneur who's looking to maybe go from a solo venture into transitioning into a global brand?
I mean, I have so much. I think that I like let's not recreate the wheel. It's one of the things to like, I live by just do it. We all know Nike, just do it. I think that when you are really passionate about something, your purpose will start to pull you. You will become provoked into purpose. And I know that from experience too. So for any entrepreneur who's wanting to just grow their brand or just go to a national level, be consistent and just not do it just because you want to make a buck, but really ask yourself, how can this that I'm creating inspire somebody else? How can this help someone else? How can this serve someone else? And then the money will start to follow. So it all goes back to being consistent, being passionate, and figuring out ways to serve other people. And then everything will continue to align for you. You become a magnet then.
I have to say, I love your taglines. Like, provoke you into purpose.
Absolutely, that's the
That's
thing.
powerful.
Yeah.
And collaboration over competition, another powerful one.
Thank you.
Love both of those. Now, most entrepreneurs do face some level of failure during their journey. Can you share a time that you faced a significant setback? And how did you pivot and push yourself back towards success?
Definitely. I would say my failures were like self. Like a lot of my failures, it comes from not being consistent. It becomes like just really allowing life to start lifing and you get distracted. So there are a lot of distractions that will come as an entrepreneur and you will stop and you'll start over. Like failure is a part of it. Like failure is a part of it, but also you don't have to sit in that. You get up and you figure out other ways to make things happen. I think a lot of times when you're not surrounded around the right people and you start to fail, like you don't have the people around you say, girl, get back up, you can do it. You know, and for me, I have just been in a place of I have always had to be strong for other people. So I know how to empower myself. Like I be negative for about 5 seconds. But I mean, it's okay. I was just telling the mentee the other day, it's okay to be negative. Like I had a conversation with someone and I said, you know what? It was like, you're so positive, you're so this. And I was like, let me be negative right now. Right. Like have that moment, but don't sit in it. So failure is a part of it, you know, and if it happens, just learn from it and redirect and recorrect yourself and just keep going. You have to get back up and then you become wiser too.
Absolutely. Yeah. And speaking to that, just motivating yourself, your last Instagram post was so interesting with that voiceover that was like, get up. And you were so vulnerable, sharing just a weaker moment, but it also led into a moment of strength for you. You started running and just pushing forward. You were literally living that, the moment of pushing forward. So yes, I love that.
Thank you.
Vulnerability.
I thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And you're a strong advocate for curvy girls.
I love that.
Now, self-visibility, self-love, self-acceptance, how do you maintain that message in a world and in a space that we're in right now where we have quick fixes like Ozempic and maybe going under the knife? And that's not to shade anyone who needs it for health reasons, but for people that maybe could just lean more into self-love, how do you, I guess, maintain that self-love, self-positivity, and self-acceptance message for yourself and for others?
Yeah, I think when you know who you are, you know, when you know who you are and you know that you're beautiful, you know that you are blessed, you know that you are uniquely made, and you start to love yourself. Because for me, I have PCOS. Right. So for me, there are struggles, and I have a whole community of women out there. There are millions of other women who are affected by PCOS, and you can't just really just up and like lose weight. You know what I mean? You have different things. It's insulin resistance. So for me, I'll just go back to that community. It's like, you know what? This life, you know, life is not happening to me. Life is happening for me. So I'll tell any woman, like, just be you. Show up as your authentic self. You know, just love yourself. You know, don't let people tell you who you are. If you listen to people, they'll tell you who you are and you'll forget who you are. Just know that you're beautiful and know that you're uniquely made.
Yeah. Now, you recently spoke of the importance of leading yourself. And you've mentioned that quite a bit during our conversation and having guardrails. What systems do you personally have in place to protect your peace from your own unfiltered instincts, would you say?
So I have a lot. Like I have a lot. Of course, I meditate. I'm big on like high vibrational books. I'm big on high vibrational podcasts. I affirm every day, reaffirm too every day. I think that now just taking a walk in the park and just really speaking life into yourself and be okay with removing yourself from things that no longer serve you. So I think sometimes too, and I'll speak from personal experience, your peace can be robbed by even something as simple as sitting in situations that no longer serve you, or and things like that. You just got to know what feels right to you. Like, trust that discernment, and if it's like, hey, if it's costing me my peace, then it costs too much.
Right. Now, yeah, that piece is so important. Yeah. Let's get into the ladies brunch Mississippi, because I know that's your baby.
Yeah.
How does that event shine a light on female entrepreneurs in the South?
Women Brunch Mississippi is definitely my baby. So I love it. Ashley, you can say it louder, girl, for the people in the back.
Women's Brunch
Mississippi. That is definitely, yes, absolutely. That was birthed from a place of, I'm more of a supply demand, and I look at a space and I feel like if we need something in that area, I'll create it if it's not there. Okay. So in Mississippi at that time, no one was like really brunching and booting, brunching and doing all these other things, right? So I created that lane to actually let women know that it is okay. We can work together. When I see you, my sister, I see nothing about you that I want to compete with. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to definitely just change the stereotype amongst the women in the South that, yeah, shoot your shot, reach out in the DM, say, how can I serve you? How can you serve me? I went to a conference, and that's what, like, whoa, I really watch women ask each other, how can I serve you and how can you serve me? And they were just they were exchanging numbers, they were collaborating. I'm like, we need this here. And I didn't know if one person would show up, two people, none. I don't know, but I do know that when something hits you and it's so heavy on you and that thing just keeps gnawing at you, it's important to move in that frequency. And it just took a life of its own. I believe, and if you build it, they will come. And that's what happened.
You were pushed into your purpose.
Yes, definitely.
Now, with your background in entertainment, what is the next power move for Lateshia Pearson?
Oh my God.
Post 2025, because we're already at the end of 2025. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's next? What's up next for you?
I have so many things that's coming down the pipeline right now. Like, I love to evolve. I love to keep going. I'm a creative, right? And I just love to just keep growing. So I have some amazing things. It would definitely, you'll probably see me around, so I do have some amazing things I just can't share at this moment. Okay. But literally, mentorship, that's still out there. Mm-hmm. Gonna always, brunch, that's still out there. I'm doing speaking engagements. I'm traveling across the world. Mm-hmm. So I have so many things coming down the pipeline as well.
Love that. And can you look at the camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
And give those watching a short positive word or mantra that can maybe help someone that's dealing with low self-esteem, holiday depression, kind of getting over the economy and the administration and all the other stressful components of life. Give us a word of encouragement.
A word of encouragement would be that if I'm looking at you and you looking at me, you still have purpose. There's no reason to be down. I understand that life may be happening, but just always remember, life is happening for you and not to you. It is your responsibility to get up, make some motion happen, and think positive, and just enjoy life, enjoy the moment, and be present. And don't sit in whatever you don't have time to sit in anything that's not serving you.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Thank you.
Activate. Get up and activate.
Yes.
I love that. Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to share with your fans?
No, that's it, guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting me throughout Belle Collective. Thank you for just tuning in and your messages that you send. And I just continue to support us, and we appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so
much.
Thank
you, Ashley. You've been great.
Same to you. I'm so excited about all your wonderful projects.
I appreciate it, girl. Keep buzzing around.
You too.
Okay. My name is Lateshia Pearson, and I've just been buzzed.